Hello, my name is Dr. Thomas Lee. I am a trained dental surgeon from California, USA. I have about 33 years of experience, and I have been in Rwanda since 2020 to carry out the mission of His Hands on Africa, which is to heal and bless the people here and to train dental surgeons here so that Rwandans can actually help their own citizens. The decision to come to Rwanda actually happened almost exactly 10 years ago. 2013, we were here with the short-term medical dental mission team from our church back home in California. And we were in a health center in Ruvabu, somewhere quite far from Kigali. And I was treating a young mom, and she had severe dental infection. And as soon as I finished treating her, I just heard a voice from the Lord. And I heard Him speak to my heart. And He told me, I want you to come back here and help people like this. And you know, we read in the Bible about how Jesus called his disciples, and it says that they immediately got up and followed Him. And that was my heart's response to that voice. I immediately said yes. And actually, some of the yes that I said to, I don't even know what I was saying yes to. But I went back home that year and I started to prepare myself and my life to come back to Rwanda. And so for 8 years, we came back almost every year on short-term missions just to continue to serve the people and to learn the system and the culture of Rwanda. And 2020, at the height of COVID, I think just when Rwanda opened their borders again in August, we were here like a few days after so that we can begin the work here in Rwanda. Our mission here in Rwanda is actually multifaceted, but our ultimate goal, there's many goals, but is to serve the people here that do not have access to dental care. And so our target or our market is actually in the remote areas, in the villages, where people just have a difficult time getting to a clinic to receive dental care. Another very, very important thing is to create sustainability. So, you know, we recently signed a contract to purchase a large building for our Hope Dental Center. And in there, we will have a private clinic. And the profit from that private clinic is going to be invested directly into the community service part of our mission, where we build clinics in the villages and provide care for the people. So it's creating financial sustainability. And the training center that we're hoping to create will train Rwandan dental surgeons to increase their expertise in the field of dentistry, so that as we create human resource sustainability, these doctors that we train, they will go out to the community to serve. Some of them will be sent to the dental school to teach the next generation of doctors. And some of them, of course, will stay with us at the Hope Dental Center to train our doctors that are coming in for training, and also working at our clinic at the dental center. The progress, you know, it's a process, as you know. And for me, it took a while to come and learn the culture, to understand the system, and understand the needs of the community. So when I first came, I was working at Nyamata Hospital full-time, just to see the patients that are coming in and the needs of the community. And so we were able to complete the upgrading of the dental clinic at Nyamata. We actually went further out to a health center called Geruka, which is probably about 2 hours from here, near the border of Burundi. And we built a dental clinic there. And now we are working with the Ministry of Health for our next project. So, you know, we're averaging about one clinic a year that we're upgrading or building. And with the mobile clinics that we are utilizing for outreach, we're able to go into the community, see maybe 60 to 80 patients per week in the villages and provide dental care there. There's quite a lot of challenges. I think part of it is, I think we need to continue to advance the training of the dental surgeons. I think there's challenges of supply chain where dental materials that we actually need to treat patients are difficult sometimes, meaning we need some materials to provide the treatment, but it's not available. So we have to stop and wait until things are available. So there's some of those challenges. Another challenge would be to, when we provide preventive education, we say, hey, this is how you brush your teeth, this is how we do that. But many of the people that we serve, they don't have the brushes or the toothpaste to actually exercise or do those preventive care for themselves. So there are a lot of challenges in many levels that we have to work with. But I think these challenges are not insurmountable. We can continue to work with the ministry and the community and the hospitals to just continue to advance the oral health care of this country. His Hands on Africa is a faith-based organization, and our headquarters is back in the US. And we also established an NGO here under the same name in Rwanda. And so our mission is to share the healing and the blessing of Jesus to the people here in Rwanda. And so along with the dental service that we provide, we want to really share God's love with them. And so, it's about loving on people, it's about compassionate care, it's about respecting people, honoring them with dignity, and just letting them know that we are all children of God and we are just here to share His love with one another. The future of Rwanda's dental care, I think, is bright. I think, with the establishment of the dental school and, the school continues to train and, the Rwanda is gaining, over 20 dental surgeons a year to provide care for the people here in the community. And, as what we do, dental surgery, medicine, it requires a lot of training and experience. So it's just a matter of, it's a process, and we are here to support this process in any way we can to speed things up and to provide the resources to continue on this trajectory of increasing the oral health of the nation. Since we've been actively working in the community, His Hands on Africa has treated, I think, over 20,000 patients with the entire team working together. And that will continue to grow because as we add more doctors to our team, the impact will continue to grow, and I think you'll see us making a significant impact in the improvement of oral health care in Rwanda. Leaving everything back in the US and coming to Rwanda was difficult and easy actually at the same time. So when I heard God's voice and His calling to come, for me it was an immediate yes. It was immediate yes. And so my heart responded with a yes. And then we went back home, and there's a process of preparing for us coming to Rwanda. And so every year we came, we learned the culture, we learned the system, we made friends. So it was a slow transition to actually finally relocate to Rwanda. And but when it actually happened, as I was selling my practice, selling our home, I think reality hit. And thought of leaving our children, our family and friends, leaving everything that I've known all my life and coming to a new country and having to start all over again I think that's when it really hit me, and it was really, really difficult, especially for my wife. Leaving our children behind. For me, I'm a man. I've got some, plan. I want to do something, and I move forward. But for my wife, it was very, very difficult. But as we were there, living that American dream, there was a certain point in my life I asked myself, for what? Why? What's the purpose of all this? And I think at a moment I realized that there has to be more meaning than success in chasing after financial gains. And when I received that calling from the Lord, and then He gave me the opportunity to give that all up for something more significant, to bless people, to share what I received from God, to bless other people and really make a difference in people's lives. It really was. It was not difficult for me at that time. And even now, I've been here for 3 years. There are mornings when I actually go to work, and it's still a dream to me. And I have to actually pinch myself, asking myself, is this real? Am I in Rwanda? Am I helping people? And am I really making a difference in people's lives? And so I have to do a reality check because it seems like a dream. And once in a while, I have this moment where I tell myself, I've never been happier in my whole life. And sometimes this joy, this emotion overflows where I can't even contain it in my heart because I'm so overflowing with joy. And so I love this country. I'm so happy to be here and doing what God's called me to do and working with my brothers and sisters together to really make a difference. I actually wanted to be a dentist when I was 13 years old. And my decision has never wavered or changed from that. And I remember when I was young, my mom used to tell me, "Oh, I'm praying for you, my son. I want you to be a good doctor and help a lot of people with your skills." And actually, I remember my mom telling me, "I want you to be a good doctor and help a lot of poor people with your skills." And at that time, I didn't really know what that meant because my heart was just full of, I want to be successful. I want to, make a lot of money. And helping poor people was not in my agenda. But looking back, the encouragement she gave me, and I'm sure she was praying along the way all those years, wishing that her son would actually share and help the poor. And here we are, after 40 years of that prayer, I'm here in Rwanda serving the people here. And so moms, continue to pray for your children because it really makes a big difference. I just want to share with our audience, oral health care is critical to your general health. People think that teeth are just teeth, but it's all connected to our body. And so some of the infection that we have in our mouth affects our heart, affects our liver, it just affects our immune system. So it really has an impact on the general health and the well-being of all of the people here. And so I believe that rather than wait for pain or something significant to happen where you start to seek care, let's focus on preventive care. Let's focus on going to your dentist or dental surgeon for annual checkups so that the doctors can make sure that everything is in good health. And if there are diseases and problems that needs to be taken care of, that they are addressed in an early stage before things get very serious. I think there's too many times where when I say we, I'm talking about Rwandans, we were so used to some NGO coming and just doing everything. Well, here's a problem, okay, someone's gonna come and do this, okay, let's wait and let them fix the problem. No, I think that we all, because we are Rwandans and we're all capable in some way, like we're able to contribute in some way, that we should all come together and make this change together. Let's build this house together. Yeah, I think that's an important message that I want to share with our audience, you know? And whether it's, 500 francs, whether it's 1 hour of your time, whether it's a 1 minute of prayer that you lift up for us, it all makes a difference. And so I think that's what I want to share with our brothers and sisters in Rwanda. Let's do this together so that we can actually, when it's actually said and done, that we can all celebrate together. And I think the happiest moment for me would be when our dental surgeons will look me in the eye and say, "Doctor, we don't need you anymore. You trained us, we worked together. Now we're able to do this on our own. So we don't need you anymore. Go back home to your family. Goodbye." For me, when I hear that, I would be like, yes, we did it. We can celebrate because we actually fulfilled our mission here in Rwanda to empower Rwandans to take care of their own people.